Hello everybody, this is the Lysol. Welcome to my week 24, 25, and 26 update on my alt account, the TheLisolRedux. As I said on my main account update, I wasn't really happy with the quality, so I did a little rejiggering, messed with it a little bit, and I think it looks a lot better now. Also, I apologize for the sound of the fan. It's roughly the same temperature as the surface of the sun in here, so I've got to have this fan blowing on me or else I will just be sitting here sweating like a hog. So let's get into it. For this project, I put together this spreadsheet. I have put my gear farming into 3 tiers, 5 characters per tier. As you can see, I got a little bit extra in here with Queel and IG-11. I work on 1 character per week from wherever they're at to G13, hopefully to their goal, and a 2nd character hopefully up to G12 or G13. As you can see, I'm about halfway, 2/3 of the way through Jabba right now on this account. The farm has been going pretty smooth aside from the bronzium wirings. Like you can see, I've had Fennec at low relics for a while. Wasn't able to get Mob Enforcer up to relic 3 right away. You know, that kind of thing. But I'm making serious progress on it. I'm very, very happy with it. I pre-recorded my gearing, so let's take a look at it. So on 6/18, that's week 24, I believe, I started by unlocking Sith Fighter to 3 stars. Let's mess with the playback speed here because this is pretty long and it's going to start it over, but that's okay. So we get Sith Fighter up to 3 stars here. I'm like lightweight working on it. It's just something to use my excess fleet energy on. I unlock the Mark 6 Interceptor. Oh, yep, I did that. And then I work on, or I look at Cat, how close I am. I'm pretty far away from that. So I get Fennec up to Relic 1, I believe. Or maybe she stays at Relic 0. I put this Zeta on her. Yeah, I take her up to Relic 1. I haven't really had much opportunity to use her in GAC yet at this, but I like what she can do at Relic 1. She's useful, so I haven't really been in a rush to get her higher relic levels. Then I take Scando up to R5. That's another Jabba requirement finished. And then I believe for the last thing on this day, I take Mob Enforcer up to G12. I take a look at what Aura Singh needs. It's these stupid, what do you call them? The G12 finisher pieces. They're such a pain. I don't know why I'm so crunched on them, but I am very crunched on those for some reason. All right, and then on 6/25, so week 25, I take Jawa up to G13, and then I slam him up to Relic 3. It's been very nice having him there because now I can hit 300k on the raid with my Jawas, just with this Jawa carrying it. I believe I go back to Fennec. Yep, here we go. Take her up to Relic 2. Then we go to Gamo Guard, I believe. And I think we get him up to G12 here. Yes. Then Mob Enforcer goes up to Relic 0. I'm out of bronzium wiring and carbonite circuit boards at this point. Then I take a look at some of my G11 teams that I'm working on. Ooh, yeah, I take Veers up to 9 or 10 or 11. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I just work on my troopers a little bit here. I see Kira here is ready to go to G11. I'm actually able to take her to 12. So I just slap that G12 on her. I use my dash team all the time, so I'm perfectly happy taking that character up to G12. Again, out of those G12 finisher pieces. Then we take a look at what Aurora needs. He needs a bunch of stuff. I was hoping to really get a third character up, but, you know, whatever. Here we go. We get on 620 or 7-2 here, which is week 26. I work on some ships. I got the TIE Defender up to 7 stars. My BTL Bomber I got up a star level and added some abilities to it. And then we just promote some of these characters up a star. We got Mirren, Acolyte, Ninth Sister, Imperial Super Commando, Krennic, Fifth Brother, Sortie, Captain Rex, Cat, all promoted. I believe Cat is an unlock and a promote. Yeah, because she's a 7-star unlock. I don't worry about gearing any of these guys or anything for the time being, except for Cat. I believe I come back to Cat later here. I do take her up to level 85 and then let her sit for a second. Then we go back to my farming here and I see Aurora's got a button, so we take Aurora up to Relic 4. So that's another Jabba requirement finished. So one every week. I'm moving along pretty well, but I keep running out of these carbonite circuit boards and bronzium wirings. I think I wind up just hitting all the 50s here, yeah. Take everybody down to 50. Because none of these pieces are especially important. I can get away with having only 50 banked up of all of these. And there we go. Now I got a decent amount of carbonite circuit boards. And then I believe I have to go back and get more bronzium wirings. Yeah. I think the 11 was enough. Oh no, it had to be 17, I believe. Yeah. So then I take Aurora up to Relic 4. That's another Jabba requirement done. I'm very, very happy with how this farm has gone. I take Greedo up to G12. I've been ignoring him. I'm not even entirely sure why. And then we get Cat up to G11 or 10 or 11, I think, here. It was a lot of Kairos, but for some reason, these Mark IV Carbantes are what I ran out of. Hopefully this week I'll be able to get my Cat up to G12. But I apply all the abilities to her. The reason I wanted Cat was because I'm putting together the Super Scoundrels team. Bam Lead, Dash, Queel, IG-11, and Cat. And it's a killer PvE team. It's able to do a bunch of the Proving Grounds. It's able to do some work in Conquest. It's just a really, really good team. It's not a team I'll be using in GAC, but it's a pretty decent team. And I was really surprised when I was modding her. I was able to find a bunch of pretty decent mods for her. I think I was able to get her to just under 300 speed at gear 11, which I was impressed by. So once I get her to G12, I think I can get her into the 320-ish range, which will make her really nice on that Super Scoundrel team. I think I go back to my G11 teams here. Can't do Veers. I can take Range Trooper up to G11. And I believe that's it for the gearing there. So, tracking my progress week to week, I have gone from 618 to 72. I've gone from 5.434 million to 5.505. That's a 70-ish million or 70-ish thousand GP bump. I went from 98 to 101 Zetas. It's actually 102 now because for the Galactic Challenge this week, I added a Zeta to Darth Maul in order to easily get the stealth feat. Omicrons are still 10. G13s, I'm at 53 now. G12s, I have 17, and G11s, I have 19. The top end of my roster is starting to look pretty decent. So for next week, I hope to have Gammo Guard up. I chose Gammo Guard because I think I have all of his G12 finisher pieces, which is why Aura Singh and Greedo and I think Aurora all share the same one, so it was kind of a pain in the ass. But Gamo Guard, he has disparate pieces. He doesn't really have too many of the same pieces in here. So the only one that he requires multiple of in here are the med packs. So he only requires 80 of those. Looks pretty easy to do, something very doable over the course of the next week. So my plan for next week is in Dark Side, Light Side. We're still farming that BTL bomber. I got 85-ish shards left to go on that. Feel like I've been farming that for a decade. I will be so happy when that is done. I'm farming Iden, Seventh Sister, which I actually finished the other day, Kairos, and Salvage. Since I finished Seventh Sister, I added Shore Trooper to that because he was pretty close to being done, so I figured I'd just farm him while I decided what my next plan was. In Cantina, I was farming signal data pretty much exclusively. I actually moved away from signal data for a second. I think I was doing Death Trooper because I'm just kind of building that Iden team. In fleets, I'm farming Marin. TIE Defender is done now. I don't know why that's still in there. It was actually done before I made this graphic. So I'm kind of farming resistance ships on the side. I want to get the Radis up and running at some point over the next couple of months. Mark 6 med packs, Mark 8 scanners, and also the hypo syringes. My goal for next week is to have an R7 Fennec and another Jabba requirement up to R0, presumably what's his name, Gamo Guard, and a G12 cap. So, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it greatly, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, subscribe, comment in the comment section down below, and you can join me on Twitch or Discord. Both have links in the description. I hope to see you guys there.